Alright, you're gonna love this. This is a pain in the ass. I don't know, for some reason it was in slow motion. Don't ask me why or how, but it is in slow motion. I don't know if I got volume or voice or anything, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. If you saw everything that I did, and it's fine, just disregard this. I just put these 3 pieces of tin pipe together, galvanized 8-inch steel pipe, to fix the chimney on the waste oil burner. Now, in order to put these things together, I've decided that I'm going to use pop rivets. Pop rivets are these little pieces. They're painted so that they won't have a reaction with steel. They are aluminum. So what you do is you got your pop rivet gun. You have to make sure that you use the proper size guide or gripper or hole for your pop rivet gun. If you don't, it won't grip right, and you will then have what I would consider a rather large pain in the ass. So I guess you're supposed to do this way, so that the jaws are where they belong. Get the right, I dropped it, you know how that goes. It's like nothing goes right when it's cold. So I'm going to waste one of these things here, just for everybody. So as you squeeze the pop rivet gun, you can see that it kind of mushrooms out, right? And then when it gets all the way to the bottom, it pops. You break this off. It breaks this guy off. That is your stem. Throw it in proper place so it doesn't end up in a tire. And drill another hole. Go to the next hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 holes. And I'm going to pop rivet all these together. And then my pipe will be solid. And then I'm going to meet you on the roof. And you can see what I do up there. It'd be fun, right? So here's a 3/32. I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and drill my first hole. And then I'm going to test it to make sure that I've got the right hole size for my pop rivet. I am wrong. It is not a 3/32. Let me see if I got a smaller pop rivet. I'd rather use those type. Nope. So what I got to do is go back to the drawing board and get the right drill bit. Okay. So it wasn't 3/32. It was actually 1/8 of an inch. Push that guy in there. 1, 2, boom. Open it up. Nail comes out, and that's it. So that's what you're left with. I will show you that. Right there. Looks semi-professional. It's not going to come apart. I will put 3 of them in there. So what I'm going to do to be semi-professional looking, I'll go 1, 2, 3. Then I will turn it and do 1, 2, 3 more. I'll show you that when I'm done. Uh-oh. Yeah, there it is. Or you can watch me do it right here. Maybe right there. You can probably watch me put this drill bit through my fingers. There's that one. And obviously, we got this one. Oh, come on, devil. You know what's the matter? Turn them way too slow. Oh. You want to make sure you're in the right spot, because if you don't, I think that bit is dull. And that's that. So I will do these 2 holes that I've drilled already, and then I'll go ahead. It's a good thing to wear gloves. I can't man the camera and do all this while wearing gloves. Just for the simple fact that gloves are the safest way to go when doing this, because if you don't, you could end up with a nasty cut. This stuff is sharp. It's nothing to play around with. Oh, and that one sucked. But apparently, it seems as though that's the way that was going to work. 1 pump. And that, once we get it all on, then it'll be a solid piece of pipe, and we can just go put it up on there and turn the heat on and take the edge off in here. Because this is the alternative. This is what the boys have been using to thaw out stuff, is what I have coined the asphyxiator. 10 minutes in here with that thing running, wicked headache. Not good. Not a good thing at all. So I've got to have the waste oil burner, make life a lot easier. And just so that the naysayers and haters of my channel see that I actually put these things in their proper place, instead of on the floor, so I can make tire changing videos. If you didn't know, tires are expensive, and I don't like buying them. So anyway, yeah, so that's it. Now you're going to meet me on the roof, which is going to be on the outside of this building. So I could just stab this bad boy down in there. Hopefully my nephew has cleaned out the top of the receiving end of this pipe. If not, there, that's all I can say is, but it happens, so we're going to find out, right? Yeah, right. So there's always a hiccup, right? Well, I've discovered a couple of things. Thing one is that I put that on there upside down, right? Did I know I was going to put it on upside down? Nah, I didn't know I was going to put it on upside down. Did I suspect that maybe it would be put on upside down? Yeah, I kind of had a suspicion, just because. Number three is I found that there's ashes, that there's ash in the bottom of, there's a clean out over there, but there's full of ash. So, all right, let me get something to tap that off with. There's ash in the bottom of that pipe. Which, to be quite honest, I did not expect there to be ash in the bottom of that pipe. Now, what I'm expecting right now is a royal, when I say royal, I mean a royal pain in the ass. You want to know why? Because it's doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. That effing thing is not going to fit on the end of that pipe. It's just not going to do it. So, how did I know that it was going to do that? Well, pretty smart sometimes, and sometimes I'm not smart. But now I got to figure out how I'm going to make that pipe fit onto that pipe so that I can stick this pipe in the bottom of the heater. And then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to take the bottom cap off and relieve about 1.5 feet or more, 2 feet of dirt or ash that had built up in there out the bottom. So, what am I gonna do? So, I think that I could probably just get a pair of pliers and make my own crimp in there. Maybe. I'm gonna try it. We'll find out in a second. Give me a minute. Let's see if these guys work. We can do this. Ready? We don't really need to do a lot. We just need to shrink it up enough. Don't be doing that dumbness. You just need to shrink it up enough at the top so that that cap fits over it. And from my days in detention in Mr. Stretch's metal shop, which is basically all that little tool that he had in there. I wish I knew what happened to those tools. And I'm sure I could find them on eBay, tinsmithingtools.com, if there's such a thing. I'm sure I could find them. And I'm pretty sure that, according to this, I've got 7 minutes to complete my task before my SD card is full once again. So let's see. Did what I do work? Let me get my gloves. I really hate it when I get cuts, because they take a long time to heal. I don't want to sound like a pussy or anything, but I just don't like cutting myself. Pinches are way worse than cuts, but let's see. Is it gonna work? Come on, Wes, you can do this. You can farmer fix anything, right? If you can tear a transmission apart, you can definitely 100% get this thing to fit on there. And I'm so close yet. I mean, when I say I'm close, I'm like a sea hair away. That's it. If you don't know what a sea hair is, I'm sorry, go ask your mother. She'll tell you. Especially if you're Gen X, you know. Oh, come on. Yeah! That is what you call success, ladies and gentlemen. Then you get your rubberized hammer. Give her a tap or two. And you got your 8-inch stovepipe cap on. And then you're going to reuse the holes that you had, like these. Okay, that's one. And you've got your preset depth thing from the drilled out, oh, what do you call them things? Poppity pop rivets. And there you go. So that, oh, we're losing stuff. Let me go get my pop rivets. I'm gonna shut this off so I don't run out of life in my SD card. And yeah, we'll get right to it. Again, putting garbage in its place instead of in my tires. All right, so now it's up to the roof. Pop rivet them in. They look pretty good. Not the best looking thing, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to improvise. And, you know, that's what farming's about too. I mean, this isn't just a tinsmithing video. This is a farming video. And sometimes you got to do things that you don't normally do, whether it's on a piece of pipe or on a piece of machine. We cob refab them and I'll get back to work and then fix it at a later date the proper way. So I'll meet you up on the roof and we'll slab this bad boy in there. All right, so there's the hole and there's the pipe. And it's not going to go in there. It is going to go in there. So if you see that, I'm going to go on the inside now and I'm going to I go guide it in and then slap her on up in there. Actually, I think I'm pretty well there. No, if not, I'll guide it in and then we'll have a little discussion about it. Here's Pop. He needs fuel in his tractor. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to see me fall off this roof. Even though it would be funnier hell to fake it, but I don't want his heart to explode. Yeah, that could happen, you know. Okay. She's a running. Yep. Alright, so now I'm going to take this opportunity, because it is an opportunity, while I'm waiting for that thing to kick on. I'm going to walk out here. And I want to thank everybody that walked up to me at the LAMMA show, because there were a lot of people that walked up to me at the LAMMA show. But I know there were more that didn't get the opportunity to do so, whether they didn't see me or they were too shy. I can honestly tell you, don't be shy. There's no point in being shy about coming up to see me. I can assure you, my name is not Brad Pitt. I'm very approachable. Oh, there she is. It's all good. Well, I don't know how fancy it is. And next year, if I'm there, which I don't know if I will be, you can easily just walk up and, if I'm talking to somebody, just stick your hand out. I'll stop and talk to you. Now, Aunt Beth, on the other hand, she won't. Anyway. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So now I'm protected. Oh, and I did look at the top of it. That is not soot in the bottom. It is just the, there's a diffuser in the bottom of that thing. And it just was diffused, it was the diffuser, or to keep the heat in the machine longer so that it doesn't just go up the chimney, and I can tell you right about now, let's see, right in about a minute. So what that thing does is it heats up that whole unit, and then after a little bit, the fan on the right, which is just kicking on right now, will start to blow hot air right here. And yes, I feel the heat right up there. Okay, with that being said, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'm serious, if you see me and you want to talk to me, the best thing to do is to just say, hey, I watch your YouTube channel. I really like what you do. Or, hey, I've watched your YouTube channel and you're a total a-hole, and I can't help myself but clicking on every time you post a video. I'm okay with that too. Or, you know what? You're such a jerk. I can't stand you. Or whatever. A view is a view. And you know what? Whether you like me or dislike me, it's okay. Because I really can honestly say that I don't dislike anybody that watches my videos. I can get along with just about everybody, even differences of opinion. I'm okay with differences of opinion, because if you agreed with everything that I said, it would be a very unproductive world. If I agree with what other people say and never disagree, it would be very unproductive. You cannot move forward if we all agree on the same things forever. So, on the contrary of what a lot of people think, is that I can't take constructive criticism. Well, when I'm right and I've done it for so long and done this thing for so long in a certain way, the best thing for y'all to do, if you think I'm doing it wrong, is to actually come over and show me a better way. Because, you know, for the most part, I've done a lot of different things over in my lifetime. I'm 51 years old. And if, if you think I'm doing it wrong, please show me. I'm from Missouri for that one. Anyways, have a nice day.